Heck, to become a god, alright? Damn.
As you wish. You have proven to us all that the power in your blood is yours to command. It does not command you. I shall be proud to stand by you in a place of power among the heavens.
Yes! You have achieved what I could not in life. With luck, you will tear a streak of blood across the skies that the gods will not soon forget. How I wish I could join you.
Your decision has been made, Godchild. Now the act must be carried out. Prepare yourself.
Your mortal essence fades away as you embrace your divinity. Through friends and enemies, you have conquered your heritage, turning shadow to light. And now, the infernal power of Bhaal no longer holds sway. You will take your place among the powers as a force of balance and good. It is the close of many things, but a new destiny stretches endlessly before you. There are greater evils to fight than you might have dared imagine, and sights among the plains that you had never thought possible. In the years to come, your name shall be a beacon in times of darkness. Tales of your life shall inspire and guide, while servants of darkness will flee your wrath. It is a legacy that will forever change the face of the realms.
Aemon was troubled after his time in Lord V-Man's company. He had closely witnessed the dark power inherent in the Bhaal child, and no matter Lord V-Man's intent, it caused a crisis of faith. His confidence in Helm shaken, Aemon travelled without aim until arriving in the frontiers of Maztica. This was during the revolt of Yamash, an evil cleric that raised a demonic conquering horde. Aemon was drawn into the conflict, helping to organize the besieged Maztican soldiers, but he found he could not effectively train them without speaking of duty and the role a guardian must play. He was teaching the doctrine of Helm and understanding it more as he did. In the end, his words rang true, and Yamash fell to the disciples of Aemon, a new order for a new land. Valigar continued adventuring for several years after the Bhaalspawn saga, traveling among the wilds and becoming a common sight near Waterdeep. In the time he would retire to Athkatla, content to assume a contemplative life on his family estate. But admirers among the nobility would not let him rest. He was pressured into assuming the title of Chief Inspector, a responsibility he didn't want. But corruption within the city soon gained his ire, surprising even himself. Valigar became an effective leader, and it was this term in office that truly restored the Korthal family name. Valigar eventually married, and his only son, the pride of his life, took the lessons of the father to heart. He would go on to lead the Cowled Wizards, becoming its greatest agent of reform. In the years following his resurrection by Lord V-Man, Servok never settled in any one place for long. In Berdusk, he is said to have routed an army of invading orcs, displaying such fearsome power and rage that terrified locals weren't sure whom to fear more. In Westgate he arrived as a conqueror, brutally enforcing his will only to mysteriously vanish months later. He acted like a man that did not know himself, and all the stories agreed that Servok was a tortured soul, balancing between life and death, never to achieve either. Eventually he disappeared, said to have assaulted the abyss itself, or even taken his own life. In truth, he journeyed to Karatur to bury his one true love, the warrior Tamako. He never returned, though the stories endure. Jan Janssen's life following his association with Lord Veman was typically convoluted. The barest of details hidden amidst his half-truths and whole lies. According to his published memoirs, Janssen in every port, after a short prison term for monkey smuggling, he returned to his first love, monkey smuggling. This led to the new infamous Gibbon Riot of 72, a tumultuous and altogether unclean event that seemed to center on the estate of the Shadow Thieves Velag. Jan would deny that he had planned the downfall of the rogue, but he was unable to explain what practical application he had intended for a horde of knife-wielding simians. Nevertheless, the death of the admittedly disliked and generally suspected Velag could not be attributed to the young gnome. Strangely enough, Jan had alibis for each and every second of the day in question, and what a day it must have been. Relatives from across the realms came forward to say that he had stopped in for tea and turnips. At this later wedding to Lisa, Jan was asked how he managed to be in so many places at once, and yet still so far from the scene of the crime. Well, Jan would say, when you have that many monkeys, anything is possible. Keldorn Firecam thought his travels with Lord Veman marked the end of his active career, both as an adventurer and in service to the Order. He retired to Athkatla, hoping to live in as much peace as an old warrior can expect. But the call to serve came one last time. It was years later, and Arm was besieged by giants. In his 6 years' winter, Keldorn and 5 knights held a strategic pass until the main Armish force could arrive. He won the day, but his wounds were severe, and the old paladin fell on the battlefield. As his knights watched, the hand of Thorn descended upon the scene, and when it departed, Keldorn was gone. From that day, visions of the true god were accompanied by the stalwart, ghostly form of Keldorn at his right hand. And that was Throne of Bhaal, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Right, yeah. Hoot! Done it. Complete walkthrough of Throne of Bhaal and Shadow's Arm and Baldur's Gate 1 with Tales of the Sword Coast. Damn. Although it was not completely complete, you know. Jan's personal NPC quest never occurred, don't know why, just was never triggered. Never completely finished Jaheira's personal quest, although it was close. Yeah, and the Paladin Stronghold quest I never did as well, due to being slightly overactive and killing Firecrog before I could attempt the Paladin Stronghold quest, so they thought I already did everything. Which is, you know, sort of a programming error, I believe. Should be able to do those quests even if you killed Firecrog already. So yeah. Of course I'm going to do more LPs of different games in the future. This won't be my only one. And what else is there to say? Right. Boo. What happened to Boo? The miniature giant space hamster of Minsky boy. Minsk died, being horribly electrified by a Bartigal, but we never found Boo's corpse on his corpse. So let the speculation begin, I say. Yeah, I'm going to let the credits roll on to the end, and wish you a good day, pleasantly good day, and I will see you all later in next Let's Plays. Those will be Let's Plays. I don't think I'm going to do any more real walkthroughs, like 100% doing everything. Although when I play a game I do try to be quite thorough, but still. Next games I will be playing will be, in fact, under the title of Let's Play. So, see you all then. Goodbye!